In Hollywood, beauty often comes at a cost, and for some stars that cost turned out to be much higher than they ever expected. Over the years, many celebrities have turned to cosmetic surgery to hold on to their youth or enhance their looks. But not every transformation ends with praise. In some tragic cases, botched procedures have left once familiar faces nearly unrecognizable. If you find stories like these intriguing, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth looks behind the glitz and glamour of the spotlight. Katie Price, a British model and reality TV star born in 1978, rose to fame in the late 1990s for her natural beauty and confident attitude. However, over the years, her face and body have changed so drastically that many longtime fans can hardly recognize her. Her journey with cosmetic surgery began in 1999 with a breast enlargement, a choice that opened the door to countless other procedures. From nose jobs to cheek and lip fillers, full facelifts, liposuction brow lifts, and multiple body sculpting surgeries, Katie has openly shared nearly every transformation. Now 45, she proudly embraces the nickname Plastic Fantastic, openly celebrating her ever-changing appearance. In one of her most extreme transformations, she reportedly had breast implants weighing nearly 2 kilograms each, shocking even experienced plastic surgeons and raising serious concerns about long-term health effects. Despite constant criticism for promoting unrealistic beauty standards, Katie insists that her choices are deeply personal, an expression of freedom and self-image. Yet with every new procedure, her look reignites public debate. Is she fearlessly reclaiming her identity, or trapped in a never-ending cycle of cosmetic obsession fueled by relentless media attention? Priscilla Presley, once admired for her timeless grace as the wife of rock legend Elvis Presley, embodied elegance and classic beauty. For years, she maintained a flawless public image, polished, poised, and naturally radiant. But in the early 2000s, that image began to change, not because of aging, but due to a tragic cosmetic mistake. Priscilla fell victim to Daniel Serrano, a man posing as a plastic surgeon who injected her face with industrial-grade silicone, an illegal substance typically used in car parts. The results were devastating. Instead of a subtle enhancement, her face became swollen and deformed, losing the balanced features that once captivated millions. Even after several corrective surgeries, she has struggled to fully regain her original appearance. The damage went beyond the physical, it deeply impacted her confidence and changed the way the public saw her. Priscilla's story serves as a powerful warning about the dangers of seeking beauty through unverified procedures. It's a reminder that even the most admired figures can be vulnerable when trust is misplaced, and that the pursuit of perfection can sometimes come with a very real human cost. Linda Evangelista, one of the most famous supermodels of the 1990s, was once the ultimate face of fashion, gracing countless Vogue covers, walking for every top designer and defining the golden age of style. Her sharp features and striking presence made her an international icon. But in 2015, a seemingly harmless cosmetic treatment changed her face and her life forever. Linda underwent cool sculpting, a non-surgical procedure designed to freeze and eliminate fat. Instead of reducing the treated areas, she became one of the rare 1% who experience paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, PAH, a reaction where fat cells thicken and expand rather than shrink. Her jawline and body developed an unfamiliar firm and swollen appearance in places meant to look more refined. The emotional impact was devastating. Linda withdrew from the public eye, struggling with depression and shame. Once celebrated for her beauty and grace, she now found it painful to look in the mirror, haunted by the image of a face she no longer recognized. In interviews, she revealed feeling severely disfigured and unable to return to the career that had once defined her. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even the most advanced non-surgical cosmetic treatments carry real risks. In her pursuit to preserve beauty, Linda lost not only her reflection, but for a time her identity and confidence as well. Pamela Anderson, the unforgettable sex symbol of the 1990s, captivated audiences around the world with her breakout role on Baywatch. With her sun-kissed skin, platinum blonde hair, and signature curves, she quickly became the definition of idealized beauty for an entire generation. But behind that iconic image lies a personal story shaped by the pressures of fame and cosmetic transformation. Over the years, Pamela went through several enhancements, including breast implants, a nose job, lip fillers, and Botox treatments. She never denied it. In fact, she was open about changing her looks to meet the entertainment industry's demanding standards. For a time, those procedures helped cement her status as a global sex icon. But as the years went by, one question remained: was she shaping her image for herself or for everyone else? Then came an unexpected change. In recent years, Pamela has completely stepped away from cosmetic procedures. Appearing makeup-free at major public events, she now embraces aging naturally with refreshing honesty. The same woman once defined by glamour is now celebrated for her authenticity. Her decision sends a powerful message, not about beauty, but about self-acceptance and reclaiming one's identity from the weight of expectations. Pamela's transformation reminds us that sometimes the bravest thing you can do isn't changing to please the world, but having the courage to be seen exactly as you are. Demi Moore, one of Hollywood's most iconic beauties of the 1990s, made a lasting impact not only for her acting talent in films like Ghost and Indecent Proposal, but also for her striking features and mysterious charm. With her dark hair, defined bone structure, and calm confidence, she managed to appear both approachable and almost otherworldly. But in 2021, when Demi appeared at Paris Fashion Week, fans were stunned not by her outfit, but by how dramatically her face had changed. Her cheekbones looked unusually high, her jawline sharper than ever, and her skin appeared so tight it seemed to defy aging altogether. Many struggled to recognize the woman who once embodied effortless beauty. Plastic surgeons, though not directly involved, speculated that she might have had a mix of dermal fillers, Botox, or even a facelift. Demi herself has stayed silent on the subject, neither confirming nor denying the rumors. Yet the intense public reaction spoke volumes not only about Demi, but about the impossible standards women in Hollywood face as they get older. Even for someone long admired for her natural beauty, the pressure to stay forever young can be relentless. Demi's story reveals a larger truth in a culture that idolizes youth. Aging gracefully has become a quiet but powerful act of rebellion. Melanie Griffith, the actress who lit up movie screens throughout the 1980s and 1990s, made a lasting impression with her breakout role in Working Girl, a performance that earned her a Golden Globe and represented feminine strength wrapped in charm and sensuality. Her soft features and expressive eyes became her trademark, a kind of beauty that felt both relatable and radiant. But as the years went by, fans began to notice a transformation, one not entirely caused by aging. Melanie underwent several cosmetic procedures, including facial fillers, Botox, lip enhancements, and likely facelifts. Over time, her face lost some of its natural softness, appearing tighter, more sculpted, and at times difficult to recognize. Her red carpet appearances often led to harsh side-by-side comparisons with her younger self, an all-too-common judgment in Hollywood, especially for women who age in the public eye. In 2017, Melanie openly admitted that she regretted some of her cosmetic decisions. She said she hadn't realized how much her appearance had changed until others pointed it out, a moment she described as both painful and eye-opening. Her honesty struck a chord with many. Melanie's experience serves as a sobering reminder of the subtle yet powerful pressures women in the spotlight face and the emotional price that comes with trying to fight time under the harsh gaze of public expectation. Janet Jackson, the youngest member of the legendary Jackson family, built her own legacy as a powerhouse in music, dance, and fashion. In the 1990s, her bold performances, sultry vocals, and captivating stage presence made her an icon in her own right, distinct from even her brother Michael's massive fame. With her expressive eyes and well-defined features, Janet's natural beauty charmed audiences around the world. Over the years, however, fans began to notice subtle changes in her appearance, particularly her nose, which appeared slimmer and more refined than before. Cosmetic experts, though, without her confirmation, have speculated that she may have had rhinoplasty, dermal fillers, and Botox to maintain her youthful glow. Janet has never publicly addressed these rumors, choosing instead to remain gracefully silent amid the speculation. Her transformation has sparked mixed reactions. Some fans defend her right to make her own choices about her appearance, especially in an industry that often equates youth with value. Others express sadness over what they see as a move away from the natural elegance that once defined her. In the end, Janet's evolving look reflects a broader truth about life in the spotlight. Personal expression often clashes with public expectation. And for women in entertainment, the line between self-care and social pressure is rarely easy to define. Goldie Hawn, with her radiant smile and bright blue eyes, was once the very image of natural charm in Hollywood. Rising to fame in the 1960s and maintaining her stardom well into the 1990s, she became adored not only for her comedic brilliance and acting skill, but also for the warmth and light she brought to every performance from Private Benjamin to Overboard. Her face, always animated and full of life, came to represent joyful femininity. However, when she appeared at the 2014 Oscars, fans were taken aback. Her features looked noticeably different, tighter around her, and missing some of the lively expression they once held. Cosmetic experts speculated that Botox, dermal fillers, and possibly a facelift might have contributed to the puffiness in her cheeks and the stiffness around her eyes. Even her famously radiant smile seemed a bit less spontaneous. Though these treatments were likely meant to preserve her youthful appearance, many felt they unintentionally softened the very qualities that made Goldie so beloved. For some, it served as a touching reminder of how harsh the spotlight can be, especially for women aging in an industry that values smooth skin over genuine spirit. Goldie's transformation inspired both empathy and introspection. In striving to meet modern beauty standards, she may have unintentionally blurred the vibrant personality that once illuminated every screen she appeared on. Mickey Rourke, once hailed as Hollywood's most magnetic bad boy of the 1980s, captivated audiences with his rugged masculinity, soulful eyes, and intense charisma. In films like 9½ Weeks and Angel Heart, he wasn't just another leading man, he was a force of nature. But over time, the striking image that once defined him began to fade, not because of lost talent, but due to a transformation so dramatic it left fans stunned. In the early 1990s, Rourke stepped away from acting to pursue a career in professional boxing. The sport left him with multiple facial injuries, leading to a number of reconstructive surgeries. Unfortunately, many of those procedures performed by doctors, he later admitted, were poor choices, changed his face beyond recognition. "I went to the wrong guy and messed up my face," he once said with brutal honesty. His features became uneven and stiff, a far cry from the rugged charm of his prime. Although Rourke eventually made a strong comeback with acclaimed roles, most notably in The Wrestler, 2008, reconnecting with audiences proved difficult. The once unmistakable heartthrob had become a symbol of lost beauty and the high price of chasing restoration. His story stands as a powerful reminder that sometimes in trying to rebuild what's been broken, we risk losing what made us unforgettable in the first place. John Travolta, the beloved movie star of the 1970s and 1980s, captured hearts with his bright smile and thick dark hair in Grease and Saturday Night Fever. His natural charm and effortless expressiveness made him one of Hollywood's most unforgettable leading men. But as the years went on, fans began to notice clear changes in his appearance, not just from aging, but from what many believe were cosmetic procedures. Experts suggest he may have used Botox fillers and possibly facelifts to keep a youthful look. The result is smooth skin, but sometimes a face that seems less expressive than the one audiences remember. His use of hair pieces and polished image has left some longtime fans feeling distant, missing the down-to-earth Travolta they once loved. Even though he continues to work in film, his changed appearance still sparks mixed reactions, reminding fans how fame often comes with pressure to look forever young. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. See you in the next one.